What it do, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 146. 146 of Diabetes and I. The daily vlog that I do to show y'all how I combat this thing here with the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. You feel me? As you see from the title, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be a little bit of story time. It's going to be about some TikTok trend that I just found out about this morning, which is funny, but you know, we're going to dive right into it. First and foremost, of course, make sure, of course, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling your boy content, like down below, like this video, you know, put your comments down there. Let me know that you've been seen, because if you comment on this video, you will be shouted out on the next video. For those that don't know that, you will be shouted out on my next daily vlog if you comment down below within the next 24 hours. You feel me? As well as if you are a part of the premiere of this video right here, which it will be premiering at noon today. Of course, you know what I'm saying, I'll be in the comments, I'll be in the chat if I'm not out and about, because I gotta go do a little grocery shopping. They gotta get me some more lettuce for my salads, because I might make this a salad week. I don't know yet, y'all. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating on it. This might be a salad week. That's not mean a eat green challenge. You know, that's the difference, because salad, I put meat in my salad, or shrimp or something like that. Anyway, today is July the 27th, y'all. Today is July 27th, 2020. 5 months ago today, your boy almost died. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like this. The month of February was quite strange. Of course, if you remember how the world was at that point, you know, we were still reeling, you know what I'm saying, off the tragic news of, you know, Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, and the 5 others who, you know, the 7 others who died in the plane with them, the helicopter with them, rest in peace. You know, the world at that time, you know, was bananas, you know what I'm saying? A lot of emotions was high. And of course, you know, people were hearing, you know, little tidbits about something, you know, a little virus that was, you know, going on, you know, on the other side of the world that, you know, everybody didn't know about yet at the time, or at least, you know, wasn't really covered at the time. Anyway, you know, me during that time, you know, I was just, you know, doing my thing as far as, you know, just, you know, working and, you know, eating bad as far as like not really taking care of myself for the past few months or whatnot. But in the middle of February, I started noticing that my vision all of a sudden was getting fuzzy as far as my far sight. My far sight was really messing up. It wasn't even my far sight at the time. No, my far sight was great, but my near sight was getting bad. Like, I have a poster of Michael Jackson on my wall right here next to my door, and I couldn't even see his face. His face was getting blurry. You know, I couldn't even read, you know, most of the stuff that was on my calendar, because, you know, I write small anyway on my calendar, but I couldn't even read some of the stuff that was on my calendar. Everything was starting to get fuzzy, and I was wondering what was going on. First, I'm thinking, dang, I mean, things changing that quick as you get old. Like, do I need glasses already? Like, what is going on? So, you know, I wasn't thinking too much of it, but in the weeks after that, especially like from I say around the time of the Super Bowl, which was the beginning of that month, you know, when Super Bowl, what was that, 54 came about, you know, when the Chiefs upset the 49ers, or the 49ers the 49ers, I mean, they had a sorry quarterback. Anyway, I'm just saying. But you know, during that time, I know, you know, I was, you know, urinating a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was, you know, constantly going to the bathroom, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was because I hadn't been drinking enough water, because I usually drink a lot of water. But I felt myself starting to want water more and more and more. Like, every time I drank water, I was not feeling like I was being fulfilled. I felt my insides felt like they were drying out constantly, you know what I'm saying? And this was all happening, you know, in the weeks leading up to it. And you know what I'm saying, I wasn't understanding what was going on. And then that morning, I remember feeling bad. And I remember standing by my back door and feeling the wind, because you know it was February, you know, feeling the cold air, and it felt so good. Like it felt like my body was, you know, being rejuvenated as the cold air was hitting me. It was, you know, cold. You know, this was like early in the morning. You know, it was cold, and it felt so good. It felt so good to feel that air on me, you know, hitting my body. And so later on that day, you know, the day of February 27th, you know, I was feeling a little bad, and you know, my dad asked me if I was okay. I said, you know, I'm good, you know, I'm cool, you know. And later on that day, you know what I'm saying, I was just feeling really dehydrated. It was kind of like if I had to do the equivalent of a car running hot. You know, if you think about a car running hot, how it be steaming or whatnot. And so I was drinking water, and then water wasn't enough, and then I just started pouring water on myself. And then, you know, my cousin, Grand Hustle, shout out to Grand Hustle. He said he'll never let me live that down, because he was like, yo, he was like, yeah, we gotta do something, because my dad was like, okay, we gotta take him to the hospital, because I was like, hey, y'all, put some water on my back. That's how it feel better, like when you put water on my back. And so, you know, they never let me live that down. But you know, at that time they was just like, okay, we gotta take you to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, no, I ain't trying to go to no hospital. You know, I was just like, just pour the water on my back. I'm good. And so went ahead and went on. You know, I was like, okay, because they was ready to go. I was like, all right, okay, I go. And so went on to the hospital, and I remember sitting in the car, and then I was just in a daze. You know, if you had to put that on film, Spike Lee would be the best person to direct it during his, you know, early 90s days. You know, when you see the close up of the person and the world spinning around them, and they're still, you know what I'm saying. I was just like watching the world go by as I was sitting in the car, and you know, my dad was driving us to the hospital. And so by the time we got to the door, you know, I got out the car, you know what I'm saying, went inside, and by the time before I made it to the reception desk, by that time I felt my legs giving away from me, and I was clinging onto the wall, and I was making my way over to the desk so I could sign my name, and I felt, and my legs, they were gone. My legs were gone. And so, you know, I signed my name, and I heard myself, and I'm starting to slur. And you know what I'm saying, my cousin, he got a wheelchair for me and wheeled me over to the next room, and I felt, you know, my speech was going. I was like, you know, just like how you got a lot of slobbering in my mouth. I was just like, and but you know, I was still coherent to everything going on, you know, but I felt like my body was slowly shutting down right then and there, and I'm thinking, you know, like, geez, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, that was coming into the hospital, so I can only imagine if my dad had been proactive in doing what he did, saying let's go now. If they had waited, say, another 30 minutes or even an hour, I probably would have stroked out at the house, or whatever the case. I would have been gone right there, because all of that happened within that time, from the time we left the house to the time I got through the hospital doors and right there at the front desk. So in that time, which was probably like about an hour, about 30 or so minutes after we left the house, probably if we hadn't did that, we hadn't made those moves right then and there, in the next hour or so, I would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? All of that would have happened at the house or on the way to the hospital, had we been minutes later. You know, had not moved in that divine timing. You feel me? And so, you know, from there, you know what I'm saying, they got me, you know what I'm saying, got me on the bed, and, you know, was checking me in and whatnot. And then, you know, the doctor, he came in, and, You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I had all these thoughts in my head as to what the word was going on with me. I know it can't be anything of the such because I ain't out there in them streets like that. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what is going on? And then, you know, you hearing about this quote unquote bug going on, this virus that was popping up. So wondering like, okay, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? And so, and the doctor came in and said that I had type 2 diabetes. And I want to say I was relieved, but then I was like, diabetes? Like, you know, thinking to myself like, and you know, and so, you know, my education on diabetes wasn't all that much, you know what I'm saying, other than knowing it was like a sugar disease, like your sugar too high or too low or whatever. And so I'm wondering like, what is going on? Like, you know, like, how did this happen? Like, if anything, if I was supposed to got type 2 diabetes, it should have been in 2015 when I was eating Krispy Kreme every month for the whole year. But thank God it didn't happen then, though, especially during that particular time. But I was like, man, like, and so I spent the next 6 days in the hospital from February the 27th to March the 3rd when I got released. I got released on March the 3rd, and from that point forth, I decided I'm gonna make, you know what I'm saying, the right choices and the change that is needed to prolong my life and make sure that I don't ever go through this again. Because for those that know me and those who don't know me, because you know it now, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the type to get sick. The last time I went in the hospital for myself and was laid up in the hospital was the first 3 days of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get sick. I didn't have to worry about, you know, getting anything checked. I never had no broken bones or anything of that such. You feel me? So this was all completely brand new to me when, you know, that had happened to me, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the folks that saved my life, even though that you, man, hey, I ain't rich. Tell you that now. So that part, but that right there was crazy, y'all. That right there was crazy. You know, it was really, really crazy. And so, like I said, I got released from the hospital on March the 3rd, and I vowed to do what I was supposed to have been doing from Jump Street, and that was take care of myself and eat better, eat the way I should have been eating, you know, in moderation, in balance, you know, not just all these sugary foods or carbohydrates, because, you know, I was eating a lot of pasta. You know, I'm not even really a sweet person. Like, I don't eat cakes and pies and all that stuff. You know, all that stuff that I ever did was in moderation. But the thing about it was I had no balance. I wasn't eating no vegetables like I should have been. I wasn't really, you know, eating, you know, the right thing for a considerable amount of time. You feel me? And so that's where I faltered at. That's where I failed that. And of course, it was starting to show because, you know what I'm saying, I was getting heavier than I had ever been in my life. And, you know, so it was all adding up and starting to show. You feel me? And so with that being said, on March the 4th, you know, on my new day, I decided, you know what? Not only am I going to start, you know, this whole journey of eating right, but since I had my YouTube channel here, and was making, you know, art videos, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and start documenting this. Here's my reading for this morning, y'all, 105. I'm gonna start documenting this. And so on March the 4th of 2020, the day after I got out of the hospital, became day 1 of this daily vlog series, Diabetes and I. And here we are now, 145 days later, on day 146, 11:05 a.m. My reading for that is 105. And my numbers for yesterday, y'all, read as such. Before breakfast was 105 yesterday also. Before lunch was 73. And before dinner was 79. So those were my numbers for yesterday. What did I eat last night? Dang, I don't even think I put down what I ate, y'all. I'm mad right now, because if I didn't, then because I honestly can't remember what I ate. I don't think I did either. Oh my god! Now I gotta remember what I ate yesterday. Okay. Oh yeah. I remember now. Okay, I remember. Yesterday I had let's see. Yesterday I had wings. I had braised wings from China Panda. That's what I had for lunch yesterday. Braised wings from China Panda. 10 braised wings from China Panda. Which is this Chinese spot that's up the street from me. And they didn't have any type of rice that I wanted to eat, so I made my own rice at the house. So I had shrimp fried rice, homemade shrimp fried rice. Which consisted of brown rice, olive oil, liquid aminos, and stir fry ingredient, stir fry pack, including some bell peppers that was in it, which I don't usually eat bell peppers, y'all, but they were good in that little pack though. And so, and for dinner last night, I had what was left of that, which was my shrimp fried rice, my homemade shrimp fried rice, and cucumbers. That's what I had for dinner last night. So yeah, so that's what I had for dinner last night, y'all. And there it is. As y'all already know, I'm about to get down my oatmeal. This is already running very long, y'all. This is already running very long because I'm still trying to put my Jesus video together, y'all. Right now, because I wanted to drop it yesterday, but it's so freaking long, y'all. I gotta edit the crap out of it. It's still gonna be a pretty big video. It's gonna be like 40 some odd minutes. So I hope y'all look forward to that. I plan on dropping that probably like around 6 o'clock today. I'm gonna drop that around 6 o'clock. So y'all be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, between time, let me shout out everybody in the live chat crew. And then I'm going to talk about the TikTok trend, you know, since that's in the title as well, y'all. I'm going to talk about the TikTok trend and say, okay, let me do my shout outs real quick. Shout outs from yesterday. We got Queen Candace. We got Latanya Porter was in the comments. Nosy Made 31 was in the comments. It's not 31, but 30, and it's a 1 at the end. So it's like Nosy Made 301. And so those people were in the comments yesterday. Who was in the live chat yesterday? Let's see who was in the live chat yesterday. Let's see who was in the live chat yesterday, y'all. In the live chat, we got in the live chat for yesterday, we got Queen Candace was in the live chat. Workout by Wilson was in the live chat. Evie Gavala was in the live chat. Sexy Trees 1408 was in the live chat. London Literate was in the live chat. And that extrovert Val was in the live chat. Hey. So shout outs to those who was in the live chat yesterday. And of course, last but not least, I always got to shout these folk out, even though I already said their names, because these are the regulars, the live chat crew, the Fab Four themselves, Latanya Porter, Queen Candace, Evie Gavala, the Greek goddess, and Sexy Trees 1408. Those are my regulars in the live chat. And I see you, London Literary. I see you creeping up there. You trying to be in the live chat every day. I see you. You almost there. Like I said, another week in the live chat, you gonna be up in that thing. You feel me? Dag Extrovert Val, appreciate you for coming through as well, young lady. She's coming up also on an episode of GOAT 1408 TV. Now, last but not least, now that we got, the shout outs of yesterday out the way, got one more thing to shout out, y'all. Okay, this morning, I found out that there's a TikTok trend because I was thinking about my shaving powder videos. I was thinking about my, because I was in the group, Black YouTubers this morning, and, I was advertising one of my shaving powder videos because, men, we like to keep ourselves looking nice too. We like to keep ourselves looking sexy too, you feel me? So I wanted to advertise my shaving powder videos, and so for curiosity reasons, because I like, changing up, and working on my SEO, working on my hashtags, working on my keywords of my videos, especially my past videos, because I got so many videos that should have a lot more, traction to them, you feel me? So especially when it comes to, grooming yourself. And so I looked up shaving powder, and lo and behold, TikTok, y'all know TikTok has made shaving powder a trend. Now, these products have been around since before I was born. These products here, Magic Shaving Powder, which is made by a black company. You know what I'm saying? Soft Sheen Carson. This is a black company. Magic Shaving Powder has been around since before I was born. And now TikTok has made it a trend. You feel me? And so, that's how I found out that it's a trend. Now, I'm not using this one anymore. So if you want to buy this one, you can buy this one that I got right here, and I will sign it. I ain't greedy. I ain't no millionaire. So $10. You can buy this from me, and I will sign it for $10. As a matter of fact, I will write on it right now, so that way it is the right one. That it is the one that you will be getting if this one work. Yep. So I'm about to write right there next to Magic. Boom. 2KXX, and I'm gonna put up here at the top GOAT 1408. So boom. So there you go. So if you want to get this one, which I just signed and got my ad on it, my ad for everywhere, GOAT 1408. If you want to get this for $10, you know what I'm saying? Cash App your boy, and I go ahead and send it to you. So now, if the shipping and handling is crazy, if the shipping and handling is like $5 more or something like that, then you're gonna have to go ahead and spit that $5 on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 15. So for $15, you can get this right here. You know what I'm saying? TikTok trend. Because I don't want this one no more. I actually like this one. But I'm not using this one right now either. Because as you see, beard game, baby. Beard game. But I'm keeping this one though. This is the original. It stinks really bad, but it works. You know what I'm saying? I did product reviews on both of these. So go check them out. You feel me? Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? The links, the videos for them will be at the end of this. Alright? Meantime, between time, I'm about to eat my breakfast, y'all, and leave y'all be. This has been an awesome morning, a productive morning, a dope morning. It's 11:15 a.m. right now. I need to go ahead and do my little quick edits on this, and I hope it goes through because, like I say, this video has already ran too daggone long. It's 25 minutes, but it was a great 25 minutes. I enjoyed each and every one of you who came here today. I don't know who you are as of right now, but I will by tomorrow, of course, obviously, because this is recorded. This ain't live, but you're here for the premiere or you're here for the playback, way back in the Maybach. You dig? Anyways, make sure once again, you like, share, subscribe, you know, and live life till you die, because you never know when it's the last day, and hopefully it ain't no time soon, especially not today. That kind of rhyme, isn't it? Anyway, I'm out, y'all. One love.